muted.
here?
Okay.
No, you're not
We
muted.
welcome
and
you
we're
to
all-
Friday
we're
night.
all
We're
right
mighty glad
now.
you're here.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
a little stressful. Okay.
It's a
I
little
gotta-
stressful.
Yes,
Okay.
I've got
Hello,
my stress
Brenda.
cheese.
Yeah, yeah. All right. What's everyone been up to? Why was it not working before, Brenda?
Oh, we went live. We're live now. Okay.
No, I just thought we'd go live because we're actually like sometimes we're having the best bits and the best fun, and then we go, oh, flip, we need to go live, and then we're like, hello. So I thought we'd just like capture the energy. What was happening before for you, Brenda? Like when you
Well, it just gave me a message that I wasn't logging in on the same device that I was logging in on. I don't know. I hit the link and then tried to join, and it said I wasn't using the same device. So I don't know. I went out, came back a couple times, and it worked. So
I'm gonna
Nice.
do that because I really don't want my. It's gonna be stupid to have it keep showing up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
also, if you have other tabs closed down,
They're
I
all
think.
closed.
Okay, sweet. Yep.
She's just excited.
Okay.
Her computer's excited because Brenda's here or something.
yeah, that's it. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I've got bifocals on so I can see you because through the oh, it's disaster. But I can't see unless I'm this close. So
And I can't see unless I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't see the messages. Yeah.
I'm sure we all have the same issues of what's a good distance, and
It's the age.
it is. It is.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you.
All the family is back together except for Paula.
Paula, yeah.
Paula. Yeah.
Peter is our occasional brother in arms.
I miss
isn't he?
Paula.
I know I miss Paula
I do
too.
too.
I keep on sending her the invite, but we'll just wait to see what she's up to.
I just watched her latest video today where she told a sad story
Oh,
Okay,
about
I'm
a
only
professor
showing
who
it up
said something
twice.
not nice to her a long time ago, and
Yeah, I need to watch that.
yeah,
I knew she was publishing it, but I didn't know when.
it's out.
who was the person that said things?
One of her professors in college made a comment to her about how she wasn't going to succeed in life, about something. I'll let her tell the story. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
I know she
We
said
just-
on here before that she's gotten bad comments from professors about her voice.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
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 She told,
yeah.
I think she told the whole story for that one.
Yeah.
Sad.
Good that she told it, though. It's important to get those
Mhm.
stories out.
Mhm.
You should see all the comments I made because it was doing me a slow boil that somebody said that.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw you. I made a long comment. I couldn't believe how long my comment was after I read it back. But I kind of came at it from a professional standpoint as well as someone working on changing vocal patterns and things. But
Hi,
yes.
Joshua.
Hello, Joshua. Hello,
Rhonda, what
Patricia.
have you been up to?
Oh, I was gone 2 weekends ago. So I've had something on Friday. Well, 3 weeks. All right. Last Friday, I was at a celebration of life for a friend of mine. And then the Friday before, I was in Boise, Idaho. And then the Friday
What's
before
in
that,
Boise, Idaho?
my soon-to-be daughter-in-law is from there.
Ah,
And her best friend there was throwing her a little bachelorette thing, and her matron of honor that lives where she lives is here in Texas. And all three of us, we flew to Boise, Idaho. We spent 5 days cavorting
oh,
around.
nice. Where's the wedding going to be?
It's going to be in Roaring River, Missouri.
Okay.
That's where we go on our vacation when we go fishing, and that's where they wanted to get married.
Oh, that's
So-
Cool.
Said only my son would pick a destination wedding at Roaring River State Park, Missouri.
love it. I love it.
Yeah. So we're the rehearsal dinner. We're gonna catch fish, and we're gonna have a fish fry on Friday night before the wedding on Saturday.
oh, that's fun.
Yeah, we got to catch the fish first.
Sounds like my kind of
Yeah.
wedding.
Look, what-
We have-
are there good chances of you guys catching the fish?
Yeah, we always have a fish fry. Usually the day before, not the that night before we leave, but the night before that. So it's usually about Thursday night. We have a big fish fry because my whole family goes. And so we're used to doing that. And we always catch plenty of fish.
My
So-
wedding reception, we fished. We had our wedding outdoors, and there was a gazebo, and we made brisket and had all of that. And everybody brought fishing poles and went fishing right after the wedding.
It's fun.
Well, we could do that.
Oh my goodness, this all sounds so fun. No, I want to have another wedding.
Yeah.
Never too late, Julie.
No,
Yeah. So that's kind of what I've been up to. Just, you know,
You know what? You look so lovely in your red. I've been playing with red and actually like looking. I've never owned, I don't think, a red top in my life because I just always think I've got so much redness in my face, you know what I mean? And I don't. So, but you know, I'm kind of watching some of these like what colors are nice for you, like nothing too like strict on the rules or whatever, but it's just, you know, I'm in this little season of like, you know, looking for new little lipsticks and like having fun playing with colors and stuff. So that's quite fun.
in
But yeah,
fashion.
you
like-
look red. I think people look
Did
nice in red.
anybody watch Boomers Live the other day? I think it was 2 days ago.
I've
Karen
watched
was
two
the
of his
topic.
recently. What was the topic?
Yeah, I was on. Well, there was a good section that we were talking about Karen.
Karen,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
He says that you're finding your groove.
Finding
very-
the groove. Aren't we all?
You're very professional and detailed, and she's finally getting her groove.
Oh, he's nice. He's so nice. He is a nice, really good man, right? Like he's like people like him. His audience
Yeah.
really like him. Yeah.
So see, there you go, Karen. Cheryl can do your color analysis.
Yes. Yes. So what kind of red though? Do you think like a little tomatoey red? How would you describe your red that I can see, Rhonda? Would you call that a slightly deeper red, or is it
I
an
would
orange?
say that kind of red. Do that.
It's
Yeah.
a true red. It doesn't have
True.
orange, or it's not, you know, it doesn't have the blue. It's not blue red or it's not orange red. It's just kind of a true red.
You know what you would probably look good in, especially with the lipstick you have on, is like a burnt orange. Almost a
burnt
burgundy, like a burgundy red.
Yeah. I've been looking at the aubergine colors too, but I think maybe I think that looks nice too. But yeah, it's fun.
What's an aubergine color?
aubergine color? Is that kind of like a bit purpley? Is it the color
Yes.
of aubergine? Yeah.
I guess.
it
Like a
is.
bit of slightly blackish purple or something.
I'm with you, Julie. I don't pay attention to fashion.
Yeah. But guys,
Well,
I have to tell you,
I was gonna say I'm tired of looking like, and I don't mean to be offensive, but I'm tired of feeling like I look like a bag lady all the time. You know, I'm ready to be a little bit more put together.
I have my 31-year-old son to let me know that that's an old lady shirt, Mom. So I'm trying to kind of use that as a guide. Like, oh, he would say that's an old lady shirt. Maybe I should just kind of wait on that. You know, too many patterns, too many whatevers, and he's like, no.
yeah, you've got too many retirement homes. Not that there's anything wrong with
Yeah,
retirement,
you know.
but you've
but
got too many of those
I'm
clothing.
drawn to the florals and the paisleys and the
Me
and the
too.
patterns, but apparently I'm not supposed to have them. The problem is he doesn't see them till I already buy them and I have them at home. So I
I
save
know.
them for work and not public, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. But look, and the other thing too is like we dress for ourselves, right? Like we dress what makes us feel more
I
like
feel
us.
yeah, if you're if you really like something, you're gonna sparkle in it anyways because you really like it. When you're not feeling good about it, you can tell. I know that from like when I go to work. Last week I wore a t-shirt. I never wear t-shirts to work, but I did because it was my garage sale t-shirt that we were going to go on our vacation this week to the longest garage sale, and it's over 7 states and in 3 days, and we were going to drive it. With all the mishaps we've had, we decided to cancel the trip, but I wore the t-shirt that I got to go on this trip. And I just wasn't feeling it. Like I did not feel good about myself. I must have had a long face. It's like not approachable because I wasn't comfortable. But if it's something I like, I sparkle.
And I was told that if somebody compliments you on any of your clothing, then you should wear that because it does something that shows them that it looks good on you or something. So I kind of, there's a couple of shirts I've had compliments 2 or 3 times in the same day. And I say, okay, that's definitely one that must work.
Yeah, that's on high rotation.
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, the immediate feedback I give somebody is like, oh, I got it at Kohl's. I don't know. You feel like you need to tell somebody.
No, you feel like if you got it on sale or where you just
I got this on sale.
diminishing it straight away, right?
Yep.
And then
I had somebody challenge a group of us to, if anybody made a compliment or anything to you, you were just supposed to say thank you and bite your tongue.
Right.
It's very
that's
hard
to do. It's hard to accept compliments for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to open this up, guys. I did not get my podcast recorded, but I was texting Karen because I started looking into it. I thought I was just going to hit play and record, and there's a lot more that goes into it. And I was like, oh. So I was studying it. I found out that I have Premiere on my phone, which I got at VidSummit. And that covers having it on your laptop as well. So here I was paying for 2 and I didn't need to. And then trying to figure out when you go on YouTube to find things out, everybody has their own ideas. Everybody's a pro. And there's 5 million different platforms and this and that and the other. And I was getting so overwhelmed. But I have my topic. I know what I want to do. I just have to figure it out now. Like how to do it. It took me a year to learn how to semi-edit my videos.
Yeah. But so that's why I came back to you on the WhatsApp, because I thought, so the way that I've always thought about video podcasts on our YouTube channels is that we've got a video and we just create a podcast playlist. It is a bit tricky, to be honest. It was really niggly and annoying. It was not straightforward in the way that it is just making a normal playlist when I initially made my podcast. So I think I wonder if that's what you mean. But otherwise, once you've got that bit, you just upload your video to it. So which bit are you sort of working on?
It was just the fact that getting all this advice, I think the best advice I got so far, like I got out of all of these people talking, was if you're going to start a podcast, just work on a sound podcast. Don't worry about making a video with your podcast because it's too much to learn at one time.
Oh, right. Okay. So that just sounds like a lot of heavy lifting there, eh? Like creating a podcast, which is on a different platform, really, eh?
Right.
Like a proper podcast. Probably, yeah, the proper podcast is probably what Julie's thinking about too. But then also video, right? Like on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm planning to do a video podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is to see who I want to use to distribute it. So, there's different podcast distributor things.
I was learning that too, and it's like, and there's free ones. It's not like you have to pay, but I was getting like overwhelmed with all my options. And then when I heard the girl say she coaches people, she has her own, coaching program. Who doesn't? And she said, the best way to actually start, if you're doing a podcast, like a weekly series or something, is to do it with just the voice.
Yeah, and I would say the thing with experts is they say what they do,
Right.
so that's always something to think about.
I agree with you, but I was overwhelmed.
Yeah, I could understand that.
So I do have my topic. I do have a whole idea, but I just had to put it aside for a while. And I also have a house full of people right now.
Yeah, I was
So I
going to
have-
say,
I have nowhere to go.
when I get it figured out, I guess what I could do is I could write up how I'm doing it as I go along, and then share that knowledge.
Yeah. It's just, I've got a house full of people. I don't have like a room. Right now I'm sitting in my bedroom because I have 7 people out there.
Wow.
Motion detected in the front
So
yard.
it's a constant, and they moved the cat upstairs. The cat was staying in that little hallway that's by that den where I keep my stuff in the den,
Yeah.
because we could close the door. And that's where the cat was staying when we didn't have air conditioning. And now that the air is working, they put him upstairs between the 2 Jack and Jill bedrooms with the bathroom in the middle.
Mhm.
And I guess he's not liking it, and he's scratching up the carpeting.
Okay. Evie, how are you today? Rhonda, I can see Rhonda's. Are you talking to our Evie, Rhonda?
I'm not doing a podcast, so I'm letting y'all talk. So I just start talking to Rhonda.
That's all right. What have you been up to? What have you been up to?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing any different. Just my goofy self.
Yeah, just your goofy self.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm probably not going to comment anymore, because if you noticed, I commented once and it repeated it 5 times somehow.
Annoying.
That's why I went out and I came back in.
Yeah, it did that to me. Another time I remember I was doing this with you guys and my comments replicated. I don't know. I'll just
Do you
talk
have
instead
any?
of comment.
Do you have any other tabs open?
Nope. And I went out and it made me sign in a different way with my account, and then I don't know. I was afraid it was going to boot me
I
off.
just
So
clicked on the link.
I'm good for now, but I just want to let you know I'm not going to answer anybody's comments that way.
Okay. So Evie, what goofy things have you been up to recently? Have you been putting videos up every day?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've got a video ready to go up after this, and I did a live today. I did a live yesterday. But as these comments keep repeating, it just makes me chuckle, because I'll remind my husband to do something and he'll say, "Look, there is no need to remind me what I need to do every 6 months. I will get it done."
That's good.
What are you talking about? Are you talking
Well,
about
just repeat, because do you have a wife that gives you suggestions, or do you have the wife that nags? So I'll make this what I call the hubby-do list, not the honey-do list. So I have them in order of importance, like this needs to be taken care of, and the rest of the stuff not so much. And he always jokes with me, and he just says, "There's no need to remind me every 6 months. I will get it done."
Yeah. That's funny.
That's similar to my husband. We have garbage goes out on Tuesday nights.
Same with us.
And sometimes I'll say, "Did you put the garbage out?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, I already did it. You don't have to remind me." And other days he forget because I didn't remind him. He's like, "Why didn't you remind me?" And it's like, I can't know in advance whether it's a day I'm nagging or a day I'm nicely reminding. So this week he forgot.
Oh, wow.
When Ephraim lost his job, it was like the only way we could keep track of the week is when we knew it was garbage day. It was Wednesday, because neither of us, it was like having a holiday all the time.
Well, that's what my husband said. He's not working right now, and I'm not working. I'm on summer vacation. He's not working until a day next week. So we lost all track of time, and we had to check the calendar.
Yeah. And I guess the other thing too is if you're not on your phone, where like you might have the day of the week, if that's how you've got your wallpaper or whatever set up, and if you're not on your computer every day, I mean, is anyone not on their computer or phone like for a whole day ever?
I'm
So
never on my computer.
I-
I'm never on my computer. I have my phone, but never on my computer.
Yeah.
I like
But
those
does
days.
anyone ever go through a day of not being on their phone or their computer?
Sometimes, not intentionally. It's just I get wrapped up in stuff and I can't be on it.
Yeah. When you say you get wrapped up in it, do you mean like you'll just say, "Oh, I'm just going to
Like-
go off"?
No, it's like, like Saturdays, I'm very rarely on my phone because I'm working, and I put on over 7 miles walking last Saturday. It was so
Wow.
busy. And so I don't have much time to be like to myself. I literally take my 20-minute break and go to my car, put the air conditioning on and sit in my car so nobody can bother me.
I went and saw Ellison on Saturday, and she looked right at me and didn't even recognize me. At
I
first.
know. Yeah, you saw me at my finest, and then that lady is like, "Are you working?"
Yeah,
I was so mad.
I was kind of shocked by that.
I was so mad. This gal.
If I wouldn't have known you and we wouldn't have had repercussions, I would have said, "Are you?"
I wish you would have. I really wish you would have, or
No,
said,
you would have.
"Yes,
paid for it.
he's helping me."
I mean, she was rude because for all she knew, I was a customer. We had literally walked from the front back to your booth, and she has a nasty expression on her face. I know she
Yep.
can't help her face, but her expression was nasty.
Right.
And she says to Allison, "Are you working?" You never speak to an employee in front of a customer like that.
Well, she's not
wow.
even close. She's just another vendor.
Oh, really?
She thinks that she owns the place, I guess.
Oh,
I mean, she has little tasks to do, but not supervisor.
Yeah. She's the self-imposed boss of everyone.
Yeah, so I would really like to show her my Fitbit and say, "What'd you do today?"
Yeah. Yeah.
But it that threw me for a loop, Evie. I was like, I couldn't focus after that. That set me off.
Hi, Krista. I wanted to say
Hello,
hi because I didn't want to comment hi because we talked earlier about how my comments go 5 times when I say it once. So I wanted to say hi verbally.
It doesn't look like my comments on the live are showing up like the others on the screen. Do you know what? I think that there's a weird little goblin in my StreamYard today because, many of us are just, our comments are repeating. So that's, and then we've had trouble logging on. And that's really strange, isn't it? Because I do see my comments come up on mine, but yeah, I just think there's just something funny today. I don't know what it is. I'm with my grandkids, but wanted to say hi. Nerd Zombie Goddess Art.
I like that
Hello.
name.
Hello.
that's Cindy.
Quickly going back to the clothes because I'm working straight after this. But I saw this comment once that someone said, "I only wear clothes that I could sleep in." And I remember just thinking, wow, like if that doesn't really communicate to the world how comfortable you are feeling with yourself. Anyway, today I wore this outfit to work yesterday, but there's like going to be no one at work when I go there today. And actually what I'm wearing, I had to go to a shop before, so I just threw this on. But yesterday I walked around and I just felt like I feel so me and I feel so happy and comfortable and cozy. So I want to show you my outfit. But anyway, look at these little pants. I don't know if you can see my little pants.
Oh, yeah.
elastic. And these are my little boots.
Yeah,
These are
cute
little
boots.
But
Very
I
cute.
just love the sweater and it's really oversized. And the woman kept trying to talk me down to a smaller size. And I'm like, no, I just love long baggy sleeves and stuff. I just love doing that. But I just thought this is an example of an outfit that I could sleep in. I just felt so happy yesterday and I was so conscious of, I just feel so me today. And so I was in this really great mood. And the clothes were cheap because I bought it from one of those young girl fashion stores that, you know what I mean? You can just go in there and find some stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I just wanted to quickly show you guys my outfit because I
like it.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
when
you.
my kids were in 4th and 6th grade, my daughter was in 4th, my son was in 6th. I got home from work. They were home from school. And they said, "Mom, we have a deal for you. We need to talk to you about something." And I said, "Okay." They said, you know how you hate laundry and there's always a lot? And I said, yes. And you know how we take our showers at night before we go to bed? And I said, yes. They said, well, here's what we were thinking. We're going to put our t-shirt and our shorts on. We're going to wear to school after our shower. And when we get up, we're going to be dressed for school. What do you think about that? I said, it sounds fantastic. Do it. And that's what they did for 2 years.
Wow.
Perfect. That's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
I was
What's it-
thinking, Karen, if you're, your fashion season that you're in right now, your hair or your fashion makeup season, you could do an outfit of the day reel or short every day. I think that'd be fun and entertaining. Have you seen those?
you
I
think-
hear what's going through Karen's mind. Shit, I have to go buy more stuff.
I just think it'd be fun.
I honestly, I have, probably like all of us. Does everyone feel like they've got lots of clothes?
Yep, and I'm throwing them all out because I'm outgrowing them. Like my grandkids. They outgrow
I'm
their
happy
clothes.
if I'm not wearing the same thing I wore in the last 4 days because I wear it from the front to the back.
What does that mean, from the front to the back?
Well, like I put 5 shirts in my closet this afternoon, and I'm not going to go past those 5. I'm just going to wear those 5 again. And I remembered what I wore the last time I was on here, so I made sure to wear something different, and that's all I really make sure of. I had to be more careful when I did the talking head videos, but now that it's just my hands, I could be in my pajamas drinking my first cup of coffee and do a video, and no one's the wiser.
Yeah, exactly.
Clothes were important to me when I was young, and I was, just young, like in school, and I was a young mom and so on. It lost its thrill. It really doesn't matter to me that much.
Well, I'm hoping one of my daughters will put my hair up in a French braid after I shower tonight so that it'll be up and different tomorrow.
That'll be cute.
So how's it gone? When does the family go, and how has it gone, Alison?
It is going better than I expected.
Nice.
As of yesterday, their house had not been started on. So that means the out date is being pushed out.
Exactly. I know. Why didn't you see that coming?
Well, the out date is going to be by September because that's when I have a very important guest coming.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's going to be
Well,
September.
Well, so here's the thing. So, I mean, all I probably need is one room, right? So
Yeah.
you've got lots.
Is
of
your son
rooms.
coming?
Well,
Yeah, is your
yes.
son coming?
Hubby and the son, but we will park them in accommodation, and I've been
Why?
thinking, well, just because there's too many people. We might have even 2 of our kids. We can't land them all on you. So we will park them in accommodation, and at least for the Vid Summit, I'll come and stay with you for at least that, and then I'll stay with them for a couple of days.
Yeah,
So
well,
you can
we got
squeeze
a
me.
new.
You can squeeze me anywhere. Your house is so big.
We even put a new bed in. I thought your son would be here, so he's going to get his own adjustable bed, memory foam adjustable
We
bed.
might have 2 of them. Do you know what I mean? And that just gets like a nightmare for you. We don't want to be those people.
You're never those people. Trust me.
Well, that's why we're not being those people. That's right. So
Well, you are. They are more than welcome to come.
I'll come and stay with you for a few days. Hello,
Okay, 'cause
hello, Kelly.
I'd be
How long are you
devastated
coming
if
for, Karen?
Probably something like we're going to stay for at least 7 days. So here's the interesting thing. So we're just starting to look at airfares now, but we probably can't firm up our dates for like about another 2 weeks. But we're definitely coming. And so my son from the Gold Coast, here's the really, really fun thing. The really, really fun thing is he has always wanted to come to Dallas. So he's our son who's 30.
Yeah.
He is so excited about coming to Dallas. So Jim, my hubby, and Alex, our other son, is coming. Emily, my daughter in London, she's hopefully going to start a new job. So she's going to hope to try and like say to them, if she gets offered this job that she's done 4 interviews for now, she's hoping that she can say to them, oh, I've got this pre-planned holiday for like 5 days or 7 days. She's hoping to come to Dallas. So if we have the whole kit and caboodle, we're going to be lodged in some ridiculous, expensive accommodation. But it is what it is.
I mean, do you want me to look for places like around here? I mean, you know,
If you want
Ephraim's
to have a bit of a look, because we're going to start looking for accommodation too. But if you want to have a look so we're going to hope to be there for like at least 7 nights, because
Okay.
Jordan's got things he wants to do.
well, in that
And
way,
we're going to try and make a bingo night if we can.
yes. But if you stay kind of where I am, I'm in the middle of Dallas, in the middle of Fort Worth. So they could go either way.
Yes,
know,
between
I
Dallas
see.
and Fort Worth. Is that the good sort of thing?
Those
to
are the
think
big cities, yeah. And so it's about the same distance to Fort Worth as it is to Dallas. So that's a positive. And you don't want to stay on 35 anywhere, because that's where we have our women of the night walking the streets. And people don't realize it because it's like a Radisson hotel or,
Yeah,
nice hotels. And no.
yeah.
No.
So I'll be messaging you on the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll suss out some stuff. But it'll be nice to see Rhonda and Evie.
Yeah.
Then.
Abby, are you going to go to Bid Summit?
I don't know. Probably not. I get hyped up. Like last year, I wanted to go because you two were going, and I just want to go to hang out and visit.
Well, a lot of the time is spent visiting and meeting other creators. Not always in the classes. I've enjoyed looking at the classes because you get to watch them unlimited afterwards. So I've actually gotten more out of that because I spent the time during the day. We had these, what were they called, meetups, or we had an app that you could meet up with people like, oh, I'm having a networking session in the lobby, blah, blah, blah. And
the WOVA, WHOVA.
Yeah, well, but that's it. Okay. And that's where I look back and I'm like, do I want to go this year? And I'm like, I really jump started by going last year, and now I know more. So I'm hoping I'll learn more. Like I'll have more of an idea of what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
It's in September.
Yes.
What's the date?
September, end of September, so 29th, 30th, and the 1st of October.
Right before
Rhonda,
I
are you thinking of going?
No, I ain't even thought about it. I got a wedding that's the week before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's your thing. And the other really exciting thing is that we will go to New York afterwards and stay in New Jersey.
Oh, I'm hearing you. Yay.
And not too far away from Miss Upstate New York.
That's
You
where
know,
I
I'm
want.
Yes.
I'm about
4
4
hours.
hours from New York City.
Yeah. But
I want to go see Brenda.
You guys all need to come to the mountains up here.
I so
Yes.
want to. I had this like dream one time, and I was almost making it a reality. I couldn't tell what was a dream and what was reality, but I decided that I wanted to get like a old hotel. I think I saw it online for sale in the Adirondacks, and I told Ephraim that's where we need to be, kind of off grid, running not a bed and breakfast. It would be a hotel, so we wouldn't do everything.
My husband just wants a cabin in the mountains overlooking a lake. The thing about the Adirondacks is it's the biggest park in the country.
Right.
And it's bigger than many of the national parks combined. However, people live in it. There's towns. There's 102 to 105 towns. Actually, I have a book called Adirondack 102. And it's like a little journal. You try to go to every town in the Adirondacks and do what's in the little towns. So we're kind of doing that.
Oh,
We go to some
man.
towns
I wanna
a
do
lot. like Lake Placid and just the main towns we go to a lot. But then the little gems are where we find some of the best little things, like I think I posted a video about the beach we went to recently. And the only way we found it is we were driving a road we hadn't driven, and there was a tiny little sign that pointed beach. And we went to it, and it's this huge beach with a snack bar, and it's camping and trails and kayaking. And we couldn't believe it was there. Well, the locals, they don't want you to find it. But now we go at least once a summer just to sit and look at the views and relax. And
is it far from your house?
Is it far from our house? An hour? Which is I don't think that's far at all. That's far at all, not far at all. We take like the place we went to see the trolls, the Wild Center.
That was so cool.
That's an hour and a half to 2 hours away, and that's nothing.
That's nothing.
You leave 9 o'clock in the morning. You're there. You have 2 or 3 hours there. You're back. You stop for dinner on the way. You make a day of it, and it's a round trip, day trip. We love day trips, and there's so many things between here, Vermont, the Adirondack. We never run out of things new to do. It's
when
nice.
Is the best time to go?
The fall, September to October. I recommend fall.
Maybe for my birthday, I'll make my husband take me.
The Adirondack Hot Air Balloon Festival is always around the 20th of September, that weekend. That's beautiful to do. And there's just fall. It's beautiful. It's the best. Of course, that's my opinion. I mean, some people are skiers and they would think winter's the best. And
yeah, no, I don't want cold. I moved out of Chicago, but this heat is killing me.
Yeah, fall, September to early October.
What's the weather going to be like late September through to mid-October? Is it going to be quite sort of mild, warmish?
What's it by you, Brenda? I don't even know.
Oh, for me, I thought you were talking to
Everybody,
for the visit.
yes.
Oh,
For
as they say, it's sweater weather.
Yeah.
Sweatshirt, hoodie weather. Probably
before winter, pre-winter, right?
Oh yeah, so 50s
Yeah.
and 60s maybe in the morning, and then probably 80s in the afternoon, and then cools down again. It's kind of those.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can say it anymore, but we used to call it Indian summer, where you would get some cool weather, and then all of a sudden you'd get a week or so where you felt like it was the middle of summer again, and then all right, fall's really kicking in and winter's coming. But yeah, my favorite season. It's the end of September. The leaves are changing. The colors are beautiful. The crispness in the air. That's why I hated living in Florida. There was no change in seasons. It went from hot to hotter to hottest back to hot. So
welcome to our hell.
I know. No, thank you. I lived in Florida. The humidity, you walk out and you feel sticky, so we get a few days like that, but it certainly isn't year round. And I like the 4 seasons. I don't do anything in the winter, no winter sports or anything like that, but I do love looking at the snow and looking at the winter scenery. And I venture out in it sometimes, but not for sports or anything. But I think everybody should experience an upstate or up country somewhere, wherever they have fall. It's beautiful.
So
Brenda, did you see Kenneth's comment?
I saw him say hi to me after that. I can't see
He says, we used to go to the ice rink in Lake Placid. We used to go camping in the Adirondacks. We used to live in Potsdam.
Oh, Potsdam. Yeah. I went to school in Plattsburgh. Potsdam is further north than I am. It's way up there. Oh, Ken, that's cool. That's nice. Yeah, the ice rink in Lake Placid. It's open to the public for ice skating, and it's where, the hockey team won in the Olympics. And there's a couple rinks up there, but yeah, that's cool. There's an ice rink also behind the high school where they did the ice racing. I don't know what you call all that, but yeah, we go up there once in a while. It's the cutest little town, but they had the Olympics there twice. So that's really cool. That's about an hour and a half away.
So will it be autumn? Will it be autumn at the end of September?
The end of September and all through the month of October. You can definitely catch autumn in the first couple of weeks of October. If you wait too late, the trees are bare and it's starting to look wintry. You got to catch it just right. Well, of course, there's a lot of websites that tell you when peak leaf peeping season is. in Vermont and New York and all that.
So my father-in-law and my husband's family, their cemetery that they're all buried at is in Valhalla, New York.
I don't know where that is.
It's beautiful. I mean, I've only been there for the funeral, but
What's it
It's
called,
beautiful.
Allison?
Valhalla.
Is it in Western New York, over in the Point area?
Because New
You
York's
got
big.
me.
Buffalo? I've
Oh,
heard of it.
he has family in Buffalo, so
Yeah.
I guess it would be near Buffalo.
It might be Western New York. Yeah, Buffalo's over by Niagara Falls.
Yeah, because
I live near the Hudson Valley, so of New York. I live really close.
So
to
I live across from the Hudson River. So you and I live on the same street,
it.
right by the river, Hudson
Yeah.
River Valley. I live in the Hudson River Valley as well.
Okay, cool.
But a
I
couple
live
miles-
adjacent since I'm in Jersey.
Yeah.
in Jersey, do they still pump gas for you?
Yes, indeedy.
Somebody didn't believe me, and I'm like, no, I
Yes,
think
they
Jersey
do. And our gas is pretty
Yeah.
cheap. I mean, not now, but usually our gas is less expensive here than in other states. It's really nice. So when I was in Maryland, the audacity in Pennsylvania, I have to pump my own gas. It's so upsetting.
in Texas, everywhere. I think you guys are the only ones that
Mhm.
have.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think in parts of Oregon, I remember in the past, Oregon, they
Right.
pump, but I think it's limited now, not all the way, not always.
I remember when I moved to Texas and I would go to a gas station and I would sit there and I was like, man, this service is horrible here.
Yeah.
I would just sit there and sit there and sit there. And I mean, because like when we would go, to other states, like driving on a trip, I had it in my mind. But once it became home and I was here, it took me a long time to adjust to it. Back in the 70s, they checked your oil, they checked your water,
Yeah.
they washed
And
your
did your
windshield.
windows. And
Yeah.
Wappingers
actually got a
Falls,
gas
Ken,
station.
is Wappingers Falls downstate between Albany and the city? It sounds kind of familiar, but I'm not sure if that's where it is. I'm sorry to interrupt. I was replying.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
Virtually.
actually had a gas station attendant put oil in my car this week, which I haven't done.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like,
I
because
forget
I've never
about
had
it.
to check the oil in my car and the oil light came on. So I just immediately pulled into a gas station and said, would you please check my oil and add whatever you need to it? I don't care how much it costs. It was a
That's
stressful
right.
week.
Yeah.
It's been a really stressful month or so. And so he was like, okay, lady, open it up. I could not even figure out. I was in such a position that I got out of my car and said, could you figure it out? I can't because I was pushing it and nothing was happening. And usually I'm really good with stuff, but not when I've been going through as much as I've been going through lately. So
How is the hand? How is
the
your
hand's
hand doing?
better. It has horrible stitches. I mean, but it's normal size. It doesn't hurt, but the scar, they're terrible. And I get really squeamish about that kind of thing. So
Yeah. Do you know what? Before we went live, we were talking about, is it Coraline or Coralie, the dog?
movie, Coraline,
Oh.
yeah.
Coraline. What were you saying about stitches? Because
I was saying that Coraline is like a doll, I believe, and I couldn't watch because of the stitches that she has. She's a rag doll, so she has stitches. But I think it's just because I've had certain kinds of health trauma things involving stitching and scarring. So anyway,
yeah. So did you have you got visible stitches under your little
under my
plastic-
Band-Aid, yes, indeed. There's two. There's one here and there's one here.
Yeah. So do you just not look? You don't look when they're doing
No,
that?
I don't. I just look enough to put the Band-Aid back over it. And I was saying to my daughter today, I don't know how long. Well, in a week, they said it should be back to normal and fine in a week. And I'm looking at them going, I don't know if there's some kind of magic I'm supposed to do to make this look normal, but I'll call them and ask.
Yeah.
Allison, Valhalla is 30 minutes north of New York City, 30 miles north of Midtown Manhattan, it says.
Oh, wow.
I had never heard of it.
it's in Westchester.
Westchester County, yeah.
Is there a song with Valhalla in it, like a really famous one? I thought that there was.
I've heard the word before somewhere and not
Yeah.
through knowing the town. So maybe.
Yeah.
I think
Somebody
it was
Goo-
mythical.
Somebody Google it.
It was
Mountain Dew,
mythical.
Rhonda's got it.
Fallen
how-
Norse leaders.
What have you been doing with your holidays, Brenda?
I've been trying to keep busy, and also for the past 3 days, I didn't leave the house, but we had torrential floods and everything going on here. I did a video a little while ago about Cohoes Falls, and it was barely a trickle. Well, now it's just as flowing as Niagara Falls. It's all flooded. They had, flash floods and lots of problems south of us. We had a lot of, I guess we had 5 to 7 inches fall over 2 days. So, in-ground pools were overflowing, all, first world problems, but also, barns and things were getting washed away. So I've been sticking close to home, using it as an excuse to not have to go anywhere and doing some projects that need to be done at home. We harvested potatoes. I had them for dinner. I've harvested the garlic, doing some gardening, just stuff around the house. But I'm still trying to get out on little adventures. Took my husband to a couple parks we'd never gone for walks in, and they were nice. I just posted tonight. We went to Cooper's Cave, which is by me from The Last of the Mohegans. That was the inspiration for the cave in that book is here. I live in Revolutionary War, the trail, all the way from Lake Champlain down the Hudson River through all the Fort Edward, Fort Ticonderoga, Fort William Henry, all the forts. And so it's a really historic area. And a little south of me, about 20 miles, is the Saratoga battlefield and the surrender where the British surrendered to us in the Revolutionary War. It's all within 20 minutes north and 20 minutes south of me. So if I were a better history buff, I'd be really fascinated by it. I mean, it's still interesting, but it's not my area, but I take the videos and go. My husband's into the history a little more than me. So my tomorrow, I know, is August 1st. I can start playing a certain song that you might know, Julie. On August 1st is my summer vacation's getting over. It's kind of like, oh no, July's over. So now I feel like I have to really make the most of my vacation and go more places and do more things, but also relax more. So, but it's been a good summer so far. I've done a combination of relaxing and getting out and about and visiting people. I'm going to spend some time in the next couple of weeks going out to lunch with people I haven't seen in a while. I want to reconnect face to face with some more people and give them some pictures I've been going through that have them in it and I haven't seen them, and just reminisce with a few people.
That's great.
So that's still on the agenda for the summer.
How far through your holidays are you? Halfway?
I go back around September 5th, wherever Labor Day is here. So
Okay.
I get 10 weeks off. So
Okay,
really,
so
I think
halfway.
Huh?
Halfway?
Yeah, about halfway.
Midway. Yeah.
Little less. I got more than half a vacation to go, not
Okay.
quite half. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
Little
still
balcony,
going well.
yeah, you've got it all stretched out in front of you all that
Well,
time.
I've tried to cram everything already. Like I got to go here, I got to do that, because I just thought it was going to go so fast I wouldn't have time to do it. But now it's kind of like, okay, now I can relax and take a few days, but I still want to do stuff. So there'll be more videos of more adventures, but then, I'm doing a lot of things that I'm also not putting in videos, obviously. But I am going to do something that Tracy with an IE does a similar thing
Hello,
at
bye.
the. Oh, I just started talking about Tracy. She's inspired me to do a thing like she does with her month, where she posts a couple minutes of each day in a month. I'm not going to be that organized or use whatever app she's using, but I notice I take a lot of pictures and videos through the days that I don't use in videos on YouTube. They're just snapshots of a flower or a bird or whatever. And I thought, why not just do a compilation video at the end of the summer and call it Snapshots of Summer or something like that. So she's inspired me to do that. So I'm kind of saving up some pictures just to do an overall thing of something I didn't make into videos, but still kind of summarizes
A
my
little recap.
activities. Yeah. So thanks, Tracy, for that one.
Yeah, is it a minute? For some reason, I wonder if I've heard her talk about it. And is it like a little minute?
No, I think the app she used, she talked about that it like you can do like a 1 second or a 3 second, but you have to pay for the longer amount, and she paid for it, so it's kind of like 3 second clip, 3 second clip. I don't know that there's a limit on the length of it though. I don't know much about it, but I love watching those because she takes clips from her videos and then some she doesn't use in her videos. But yeah, so I'm going to try that. So that I'm not wasting the pictures I take, I still get to use them.
Totally. Yeah, totally. So who is it? Some people have been getting over 1,000 recently. Who has it been? Brenda, was it you?
Yeah, and Julie, right?
Really, both of you, yeah. Yeah. So what was that like? Yeah.
I was excited about it, except for the fact that I used to have over 4,000 watch hours, but because of the way they do their year, I lost all the watch hours. So now I've got the subscribers, but not the watch hours. Before I had the watch hours, but not the subscribers. But it's still fun. I don't care about the stats. I'm having fun doing it. It's a creative outlet. I'm meeting great people, so I don't care about the numbers. If it happens, it happens. That's wonderful too. But this has been great. This has been fun.
Yeah. I just love it. I just love our weekly catch-ups like that. I just love that so much. Like this is literally, for me, it's not, but I mean, it's great because it tells YouTube I'm still making videos on weeks that I don't make videos. So that's a great bonus, isn't it, of doing lives?
Yeah, I was going to say I have a bunch of live things coming up in hopes of adding to my watch hours. Both I'm going to be doing my Road to 65 walking everyday thing. And then I'm also going to, next week I'm doing my journaling workshop, 5 Monday through Friday. And then I'll do that again in September. So I also have a grandbaby due in September, so I'm not sure how that will impact my schedule.
Do they live locally to you?
Yes, I will be living with them, so it'll be very local. Like, hi, I have
local.
Yeah, and of course, I'm doing the play. I started rehearsals for the play that I'm in this week, and that was awesome. Yeah,
is that the one?
I'm sorry.
When is it?
When is it? The play is August 23rd, 22nd, 23rd. It's just one weekend.
Yeah. It's the V monologues.
Yeah, the V monologues.
Yeah. Is that the one where I nearly said this last week, but I thought maybe I've remembered it from the wrong play. But is that the one where they go, "Show us your one sliced toaster"? Is that one of the lines?
No.
Okay, that could have been a bit of an ad lib, I think, from Kim Hill, who's one of our personalities. She's I don't know, it could be from a different play, but I literally thought she just said, someone walked past and said that, but maybe she was telling a personal story because she was a bit of a celebrity going on. They might have let her go off piste a little bit. But anyway,
it's really
lucky I didn't call that out.
It is very funny. And some things that are said are really kind of silly and strange, but there's also serious stuff. And I was talking to my daughter today because both of my daughters have also done the same play. We do it to fund. Well, what we did in the past, it was to fundraise and bring awareness to violence against women and girls. So there was one year that both my daughters and I did the same show in 3 different cities. Raising 3 different organizations. And that was really cool. And we were all doing different monologues. We all knew what the other was doing. It was just a really cool experience. And this is really cool because the women doing this production, none of them have ever done it before. And I was involved with this show for 16 years. So for me,
I let the cat out of the bag that you know what you're doing.
No, I'm not letting the cat out of the bag. Nope, I am not.
You see what you did there, Allison?
Yeah, we heard what she said. Yeah. But anyway, it's really, and it helps me because it makes me appreciate the piece more. And when I said to my daughter this morning, I said, I felt so good after rehearsal last night. I said, I have not felt this good after rehearsal since 2015.
Wow.
I can literally remember the show that I did where I felt that good, and it was
Why?
in
Why did you
2015.
feel that good?
I felt that good because I felt like my work was I felt like my work was in process, and I felt like there was a lot of good collaboration going on. I felt like I was contributing to the other women's performances by supporting them energetically and with my intention and attention. Um, it was just really, really very a lot. And it's when you do theater, it's the idea of doing collaborative art really means a lot to me. And I was really working hard. I took in theater. What happens for those of you who don't know? Like you'll do the scene or whatever, and then the director will give you notes. The director will ask you questions, make suggestions. You'll kind of talk over what you're doing, and and I'm also a director, so I said to the director, I was like, we were going back and forth, and said, I'll take the note. I got the note. Thank you so much. And I always try to be really gracious. If the director has a vision, they want me to do something, I will do my best to bring that out. And it just felt really good to take the notes, to go home and study and kind of go through the process in my brain and then bring it. That just felt so good to bring it, because in Bakersfield, where I'm from, I don't want to sound like I'm all that at all, but when you get to a certain level in the theater community, it's like you stop getting notes.
Nice. Yeah.
It's like,
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's like, and I've always like, I want notes. I want you guys to collaborate with me. And it just felt really good. And to be surrounded by women like that, just women working together, it kind of goes against, well, like we do that here too. It goes against what I think culture talks about, that women are all catty and, but no, we're not. It's just so, it's such a beautiful process. So I felt really alive.
I've got a name. That's what I call a girl's girl. You know what I mean? When you're a girl who just is there for other girls and women, and you know what I mean? Like you're not in competition. You're never looking to like pip them down or whatever.
Yeah.
I've got 2 questions for you, Julie. One, you know how you said that you were interested, like you just said you would love it if you got a piece that is like written for or usually goes to younger women. So tell us about that. And the second thing is, do they know that you've got such a long history with the play? Because about the others. So did it come up like what your experience is, or?
No, I did not get a piece for the younger women, which is fine.
It was just a lovely wish list thing for you, right? Like a
yeah.
Lovely,
I was going to say all the monologues that I did for that I auditioned with, I'd already done. And so there's a couple places where and so they don't know that I have the experience, and I'm not bringing that up at all. And I'm totally happy with the monologue I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, I bet you're getting some good feedback.
Yeah.
I bet you're getting some good sort of response.
Yes.
Your work.
Yes, definitely. Last night was great. I need to keep building on that.
Nice.
How are you juggling your time with YouTube and like all your desires with YouTube and then the play?
Well, the play only I had this week rehearsal, and then I have 2 weeks off, and then I have what's called Tech Week, which is like 4 days really, but it's all in the evening. It's like from 6 until 10. And so it's really intense. The thing that will take the most time is memorization. And so I'm actually making a recording of myself doing the lines. And there's apps now that I can use to help to drill myself. So that's the thing that's taking time. But I'm also making content, which of course I'm not releasing till after the show comes out, on the concern that one of the women might find it. I don't think they're out looking for me being on YouTube because I'm not talking about it. But in my bio, I'm going to mention my YouTube channel. So I'm going to hold that.
So you're going to explode.
I know, it's going to be like, oh, by the way, everybody. Anyway, thank you in the comments, y'all. It's very exciting.
All right, we are nearly at wrap-up time. Should we just quickly go around the room and just talk about what we're doing on our YouTube channels, like in this next coming week? Start with you, Julie, because we'll go around.
Yeah, I'll do it real quickly because I kind of mentioned it before. So
Yeah.
starting tomorrow, I'm going to be doing my Wonder Walks in the evening. This week, I'll do one tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. And then I'm not going live on Sundays, but Monday through Friday of next week, and maybe Saturday, I'm not sure of Saturday schedule, I'll be going live at 6 with the walking. And this week I'll be in Massachusetts. So you'll be seeing brand new places if that
Nice.
matters to you.
Nice.
And then at 7:30, I'll be going live with my journaling. We're doing journaling about moving into your next chapter. So it's going to be really fun. I'm really excited about that. So that will be 7:30. And this is at night.
Just with all your other, you're like, oh, the rehearsals are at night, but yeah, you've got a very full schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Rhonda, what are you doing?
I am currently doing a health type focus. You know, my channel, you know, is about personal development, but, you know, kind of like mind, body, and spirit. So this is the body part about health. And I'm talking about the 10-day detox. I'm putting out, there'll be a video every day next week of the 10 days. And I've got 3 of those I'm already started my 10-day detox. And so every day I'm recording on the topic. It's on this. I had several people wanted me to do this. So this is the book. And I did it about 4 years ago, and it's kind of changed the way I eat, but I want to go back and do the real lean eating. And so I'm doing that. And I, like I said, I'm recording every day, and then I'm going to post every day. And I have the 3 videos. I've already got them edited and ready to go. So the one that I did today, of course, the topic is empty in the book, and it talks about pooping. So I had fun I kind of had fun doing that video. I decided to do it out by the tree in my backyard and talk about pooping.
Yeah.
So I was a little off the cuff in that video. So it's kind of been fun.
You're riffing.
Yeah, I'm riffing. You're right, Karen. I'm riffing.
You're riffing off the cuff.
Yeah. So, but that's kind of what I'm doing. And I did get an affiliate with a rebounder. Thanks to Cheryl. I talked to her about, because I wanted to get a rebounder, and she said, let me email this company. They might be interested in doing an affiliate with you. And they were, and they sent me a rebounder. So
Wow.
I did that video. I think the last one that I put out, and then I'm doing a couple of lives a week. So that's what I'm doing on my channel right now. Yeah.
Awesome.
What do you think? Do you think it's possible to do a live? Cheryl, you can tell us. Do you go live while you're rebounding?
She does. She has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've watched.
She was on a live rebounding today in a wedding dress.
Yeah.
Like actually,
Wedding dress. Yes. I watched
I keep on saying it, but maybe we need to like do anyone who's got a rebound or whatever, like we'll see if we want to do a group one or whatever. Like it could be, I don't know what it's like for people to watch with people moving, but people are often listening. But anyway, that could be something a bit funky, right? To do at some point. Let's think about it. What about you, Evie? What are you doing? What are your projects?
I'm going to try to do more lives during the week than I've been. I think I did 2 or 3 this week, and I don't normally do very many lives, and I really have been enjoying them.
Yeah.
It's nice. I don't even remember that I'm like live. I mean, I see just a few people there, but it's like they're right there with me, and it's just so relaxing. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's chill. The one I saw of you doing your flowers, like that was lovely. People were really into it, and then you stopped every now and then and caught up on the comments and walked back to us.
Yeah, it was fun.
So what about you, Brenda? What about your video making this?
Okay, well, I still have never done a live by myself, and I don't have it in my immediate future, but I am kind of going to challenge myself, even if I never post what I make. I need to sit down and just talk like everybody. All you do that. And I can't do that. I can't sit on my porch with my coffee and chat like Julia. You know, I'd love to be able to do that. So I finally got myself courage to say, well, you can still practice it and not post it. So I figured that would get me a little whatever. I just don't know that I would come up with something to talk about. Now, like this, I could go on and, you know, run the show here because I don't shut up sometimes, but I don't know that I could bring up a topic and chat about it and engage, you know, be engaging, not even as a live, but just like interesting enough. So I'm going to work on that privately. But the things I'm still going to post are whatever I do. You know, I go places and do things and try to post it. I'm trying to get my thumbnails, trying to have my face in it more. And I still don't do the walk and talk like people do because I feel it's not going to be right. And I'm going to voice over it anyway. So I'm going to practice that. So I'm going to do more practicing than posting probably so that I can maybe improve things and have different kind of posts later on. So probably more of the same from me as I work on
the practice will make you more comfortable.
That's what
and
I'm hoping.
If you watch a couple of them back, you might say, you know, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll know where you want to make the improvements and not worry so much about, like I like to say, so, and then I say, all right. And I try to cut them. I mean, not like edit them out. I try to make myself not say them.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
I notice I do things like I smack my lips a little bit between words. I'm trying to stop that. Or I can hear my breath or something. I don't know, little things like that probably nobody else would notice, but
we all do something. And it bothers you more than it bothers anybody else.
Oh yeah. So I'm going to do some practicing, just talking to myself, pretending I'm talking to somebody. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I haven't practiced that yet. So I want to do that.
Yeah. And one of the things that I've been thinking about that is like trying to not have the microphone too close. I think, hopefully that picks up less tongue clicking. I wonder that, you know what I mean? But then you're just in your own thing. So you can't always like be conscious of being down there. But yeah, I'm with you as well on the live stuff, like just thinking of a topic and then just talking to that a little bit and then just engaging with anyone who comes on. But if you do go live, tell us all, share with us all when it is. And if we can, we'll come on because that will help too.
Give me people to talk to that I know you're
Hey,
there.
Boomer's on. Hey, Boomer.
Hey, Boomer.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil. And what about you? What about you, Alison? What about you? What are you doing?
Well, because I started looking into the podcasting and Abby had sent me a video yesterday and it's been weighing heavily on me about looking into my Parkinson's more. I've had it on the back burner for so long. Like, yeah, I got a diagnosis and I'm ignoring it, but I've randomly, I think this is the universe talking to me, getting, you know, I'll see a video about it and I'm not looking for it. And it'll talk about things that happen to people. And I'm like, check. And with my memory and stuff, I'm noticing changes. So I thought with this podcast, I might dig a little deeper with the Parkinson's. So I don't know. It's been weighing heavily on me.
That might be the sign to do it.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm definitely going to do the podcast now. I was thinking that might be the easiest way for me to broach the subject with myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where I'm not watching myself.
No. Yeah. But then you have to get over. We're kind of over that anyway, aren't we? Like, because we do make.
Yeah,
videos.
no, I'm not worried about that. I just don't want to. I want it to be a professional. I don't want to break down crying saying, oh, I've got Parkinson's. But on the other hand, you know, like if I'm doing it for a camera, I'm more concerned that my emotions will kick in.
Yeah.
Whereas if I'm just talking it, then I don't have to worry about seeing what my reaction is going to be.
Yeah. Yep. True that.
And emotion's not always a bad thing either, because other people can relate to what you're going through. I experienced that when I did the 4-part series talking about my daughter, and not so much her passing, but her how she was treated for her choices by the medical people.
Mhm.
And it's heartbreaking, and and I was reading some of her journals and so on, and it's hard, and I'm not gonna go back through something like that and put a smile on my face and act like it's okay, because it's not okay. And you have Parkinson's, and it's not okay with you right now. And once you start to move through it and accept it and get other people's experience to add to yours, you'll feel better about it.
Right. And that's what I'm kind of coming to the realization, like internally, I'm like, okay, I'm getting all these signs. I think it's time for me to, because my one doctor said that he thinks that maybe I should try the Parkinson's medications, even if it's going to mess with my antidepressant and all that. So he was encouraging me to look into it. So we'll see.
Yeah.
My channel is definitely going to be about my antiques and my crazy life, but I might be throwing in that podcast, like just a voice podcast.
Mhm.
Yes. Good. And I'm going to put up my podcast episode by the end of this weekend too. Julie, I know we're about to go. Julie, where are you at on getting your podcast?
Yeah, I sent an email about it. I have my vision and my mission and my idea.
Yes.
I have not done any recording yet, and with the show and everything, I'm kind of backburnering until September probably.
Oh, great. Okay, so we've all got a slight extension then. We're all giving ourselves an extension on our podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Amazing. All right, my darlings. I have
Okay.
just with everyone back in the house today, and hopefully as many of you girls as possible can make it again next week. Thank you, friends, for tuning in
Yes.
with us and supporting us, and just do a really nice company in the comments. See everyone.
Okay, thanks, everybody. Bye.
Everybody.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.